Haters, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos nuevamente aquí a su canal del Hater, a una sección más de conversaciones desde el inframundo. En esta ocasión tenemos el honor, la gran fortuna de hablar con Beak, quien es el tecladista de una bandota que se llama DAMPF, una banda oriunda de Suecia que roza muchísimos géneros. Su sonido es bastante amplio, desde industrial, power, thrash, gothic, groove, hard rock, heavy metal clásico. Tú nombras su género, ellos seguramente lo tocan. Y pues el día 23 de agosto estarán lanzando su segundo álbum de estudio que se llama No Angels Alive, el cual va a salir a través del sello Silverlindh Music. So, Big, how are you, man? Thanks a lot for being here for Conversations from the Underworld. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great, man.
I used to study Spanish, but that was 100 years ago. So I need to. The next time I will speak some more. You know.
Yeah. Were you any
I'm
good?
sorry about that. No, I don't think so. They forced me to do it evening time because I was fully occupied daytime. So it become, but.
Yeah, man. It's a
but it was fun.
language.
It is, but it's a beautiful language.
Of course, man. I mean the romantic.
It's a lot of words. It's a lot of words that are similar, so I can almost understand.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. It's great to be here.
No, it's my pleasure to have you here for a conversation from the underworld. And as I told you before, we will start my questions with the question that was asked by our previous guest. And this question is courtesy of Jacob Björnfot from the Black Pagan Viking metal band Wallin. And the question is this one: which one of the Evil Dead movies is the best one for you?
The Evil Dead movies.
Yeah.
I would go with my standard answer on those kind of questions, and that would be the first one. It's always the first one, the first shark, the first all of these movies is always the first one. That's the most scary one. The alien, every alien 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is like yeah. But the first time that monster got loose in that spaceship, I was terrified. I was very young at the time, but so I go with the first one. I can't recall the name though.
Yeah, just Evil Dead, simple as that.
The Evil Dead one.
Yeah, the one that kicked off the whole saga. A very successful saga.
Yeah, probably. I'm not very familiar, but
Yeah, man. Thanks. My first.
I'm a soft guy. I see this weird.
Soft guy.
Yeah, but I have so much evil energy daytime. So nighttime I go soft. Downtown Abbey and those English bullshit theater. That's my cup of tea. I shouldn't say that.
No, man, you say whatever you want. This is a free channel. You can say whatever you want.
It's just you and me, so no one will hear
it. Yeah, man. only my subscribers, but they are very open-minded.
All right, great. I think it's better to be honest than try to be cool.
Exactly, and we
those days are over. Yeah, I'm too old for
that. Yeah, no wasting time.
I got a question, and now I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you hate DAMPF?
Of course not, man. I mean, that's just my kind of my password for all of the chats that I have.
I would love it if you just said, I would love if you just said, yeah, I fucking hate you guys.
But that's not the case. Actually, in a couple of days, my review for your upcoming album will be released on the channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to my channel so you can you do not want to miss it. It's very thoughtful.
I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy with the album, and I'm very happy that we exist. It started as a project, and with I took all the best friends. I played music for so long, and as you maybe know, I'm been touring and making records in another genre of music for many years. But 15 years ago, I made something called the Euro metal tour, and then I took Mickey D from Scorpions and Pontus from HammerFall, and all these friends, friends with drinking beers for 30 years or something, and I put them together, and then I realized I need to make it a metal thing. I just have to do that. But it was good friends on the first album, but now we are a solid band. Now we are 8 people in the band, so of course we have some guests on the album, but not so many as the last one.
Yeah, man. I mean, this lineup is just mind blowing, and I'll get a little bit into that in some of my next questions. But for starters, my first question for you is this one. With this new album, you will definitely revitalize subgenres like industrial metal, goth metal. Are you aware of the good you are making with this album to such genres that for several years have been deemed as being not metal enough?
Yes, that's how it is. This always, but that's what I love. Rock and roll, the hard rock. You sit on a pub talking about heavy metal with anyone, and everyone has their own opinion. What's metal? What's not metal? What's heavy metal? What's thrash metal? What's death metal? What's black metal? Doom metal? And no, I don't agree. No, I don't agree. That's the fun part, because we're still in the same boat. We love the same songs, but we just named it. We name it differently. But of course, in the industrial metal, we had a huge discussion last weekend. If Ghost, is it metal? Is Ghost even hard rock? People thought, blah blah blah. But it doesn't matter. We love it. We love it. We can name it whatever.
Yeah,
but it was not. It wasn't. My idea in the beginning wasn't to. It has to be in a genre. I write music, and I met Jonah T from Heat, and he said, yes, I love this. I want to produce it. And then we said, what kind of metal do you want to do? And I said, no, let the songs take us somewhere. We don't decide. We just make the music, and what comes up, that's how it comes up. I think it's the most honest way, because we start from the beginning. We don't do it for the money. We don't do it. I don't do it. We don't do it for fame either. I think we do it because I love to write songs, and he's the best producer I've ever met in the rock genre. So it came out as it's like children. They come out and they are different, but you love them all.
Yeah, totally. I agree with that analogy, and yeah, I mean, it all of what you said just shows no compromises, no fears, just experimentation, true expression of an artist, of several artists. It shows the sound of this new album is completely whole, amazing, and I enjoy it from the start to the end. I mean, it's a great piece of work, and all that freedom just shows throughout the album.
Oh, that's nice. I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm also happy. I love these Finnish brothers of ours, the last record company, the Gramophone on the first album, but they told us that you want to grow and you want to see the world, and we are too small, so you should change company. And we did, to Silver Lining, which is very nice. And then we had this new A&R guy called Rod. He's very nice. And he said, I represented 12, 13 songs. And he said, can I be frank? And I said, yes, please be. And I said, okay, 5 have to go. You have to write 3 more, we keep 7. And I was like, okay, that's frank. That's really direct.
Very concrete.
But I think but I'm very happy he did that, because then I started to write the last songs, Masquerade and all this. And it came together as a better record, and it put some of this very weird stuff out. So I got a lot of, I thank him a lot.
Yeah, man,
but I'm very happy.
Honesty is one thing that I think we all deserve. And if a person is willing to give that to us, we should embrace it.
No, exactly. So, and now I'm very happy with that. And I'm also very happy because we're excited when these solid members in the band, when David said yes on drums. He played with HammerFall, And when he said, yes, I want to be a solid member in the band, and then I knew that I could hear his way of playing, and I will know that now I have this wonderful way of playing on the whole album. I don't have to watch out for new drummers, you know. And also the same with the guitarist and everything. And finally Pontus from he's played with a lot of King Diamond or more, and he's got his own swing, you know. It's a weird way of playing, but
of course,
I was really happy. I went out celebrating that night because now I know I have a sound. Now finally DAMPF is not everywhere. Now we have a sound, and this is part of this is a sound. Yeah,
I would say you are all over the place, but that's the sound of DAMPF. I mean, in my experience, in the last, I don't know, maybe 20 years, I cannot think of another band that sounds like you, quite like you. I mean, you have elements from various subgenres that you can relate to several bands, but none of that band sounds like you, and that's very, very hard to find that in these days. I mean, with the internet, you can find almost anything, but I'm very glad that I got to find them.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm very happy for that. So no, and I used to say that I wish that I could sing better, but on the other hand, that we would sound like every other band, maybe.
Yeah, man. So, one cannot do everything. You have to stick to your strengths.
That's what I called Olivia a year ago, and I said, "You want to join the band because we need, you know, the refrain, the chorus, it doesn't lift, you know. We need you, you know."
Yeah, and actually, my next question is related to that. Let me ask you the question, and this is the question. It's a hell of a lineup you got now, and it's great to hear and see a band that has a woman in the lineup, not just for imaging, marketing, or friends purposes. When was the time when you realized that you had enough testosterone in the band and needed something different from the band's sound?
I think actually when we started to record the two first songs. It was Winterland and The Other Side. And that was the first time that I had this in my head. I can hear Rammstein in a weird Swedish way, you know. But on the other hand, I was like, yeah, but why go for that? I love Rammstein, but they already exist. Exactly. The world don't need two Rammsteins. They need one, and there is one, you know. And then I said that when we were playing, we had a small show, live show, and just one guitarist. And when he started to make a solo, then it was only keyboard and bass. And then we started to sound like some synth group, you know. No, we need another guitarist. Okay, one more guitarist in, you know. We 8 people in the band now.
Yeah.
It's the record company and the management, they hate us because they have to book 8 tickets, you know.
Yeah, the logistics.
Yeah. The hotel rooms, 8 dinners, 8 everything, you know. But it's fun. But I think that there is not. I think the ear has told me what to do. We need this. We need that. Most bands that have some keyboards in it, they usually go the computer. They let the computer play the keyboard and they just perform live on the strings instrument. But I think it's a bit fake because when you play live and you can hear all these piano and strings and everything, but there's no one playing it. I don't know. I'm maybe I'm the old school guy. I'm like, who the fuck is playing the piano? I can't see a piano here. This is a lie, you know. So then
old school is the best.
I tried to get Jonah T from Heat to join the band. He's in the band, but he's so busy. So that's the first. I think we need to cover up, you know, to bring some other keyboards player into it. That's why we wear the mask so we can change. No one knows, but that's a secret.
No, not anymore, man. Great, man. The next question I got for you is this one, where you are obviously a band that does what you like without fear and without sitting too much on what other people will say about your work. Aside from experience, which the band has a lot of, what other factors allow you to create in such a free and expansive way?
Oh, that's a very nice question. Thank you. I would say that we had, in the first album, we were asking ourselves, what is DAMPF? What's the sound? And we should, can we do that? Maybe that's not the DAMPF sound. And then we discovered that, no, just let it all just come out. Just do everything. I think that's DAMPF. You know, we try this and it sounds good. Now we do that. Oh, that sounds good. You know, we don't care about I think we got very fast. We got mature to say that this is a journey we call DAMPF. If you want to join the journey, let's go and see where we never end up anywhere the day we die or something. But until that day, we're going to be on a journey. And I think the next album will be different from this one. And we see where it goes. And we're such a young band. We don't have so many followers. We don't have so many fans, as you know. I used to say that we're in the bottom of the food chain in the metal world
for the moment.
For the moment. It's a good story for this one. I met the guys from HammerFall this morning because I was into the record company to sign some covers, and I think I signed like 10 covers, and HammerFall was there to sign, I don't know, 2,000 covers. So we were sitting in the same table. I signed my 10, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." And they were looking at me, and they were like jealous. And I said, "Don't be jealous, you know, because I'm trying to do what you're doing, you know." And they were laughing.
Did you need any help signing all of those records?
Exactly. And I signed as slow as I could, so it felt like more.
Yeah.
But I think we just, I think we're much more. We are braver today, because I think we do it because it's so damn fun to do it. It's fun to write the songs. It's fun to see where it takes us and how we can boost the choir, how we can make everything sound as great as possible. And we're having fun. I truly love that. If you like the album, I'm very, very happy, because I would like. It's almost sad when the record company say, "Okay, that's done. You got 10 songs. We're done with this album. You can go home, go back to Netflix or whatever you're doing," you know. And I'm like, no, we're in the middle of this, you know. Continue, you know, make another album while we're at it, you know.
Yeah. No, man. I mean, definitely what you're doing is nothing. No one is doing anything like this, at least for the moment. And I'm pretty sure you will be one of the biggest bands, at least in the coming years, because what you're doing is unique. It's good. I mean, it's not just words, you know. I really mean what I'm saying. It's such great music. And you guys definitely rock my world when I listen to the album. I have been listening to it for weeks, and there's not a single song I skip, because the whole album just works entirely.
Gracias. It's really, but I have to admit, though, that I don't think we are as cool as I'm trying to sound, because one of the songs, War with the World, I mean, we've been discussing this, sober, drunk, super drunk, very hangover. We keep discussing, should we bring this song into the album? It's not DAMPF. Yeah, but no, man, it is DAMPF.
It is.
Blah, 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 you know. And suddenly Darren Edwards on the record company, he said, "Shut up, you youngsters. It's on the album. That's the best song, you know. You don't put that song on, I quit," he said. And I was like, okay, we keep it on. We keep it.
Yeah, it just adds another dimension to the band's sound. So it was very good that he made you stick with the song in the album, because it's one of the best ones. I mean, all of them are great, but definitely one of the best ones.
Yeah, hopefully. So it will come up now as a single, and we recorded the video the other day. I'm not sure that's the secret as well, but who gives shit?
Well, I have a premise. Thanks for that. And man,
but when I saw the video with the guys in doing War with the World, I had the first cut yesterday night, and I was like, in the song, I was like, okay, but it is DAMPF. Now I can see it's DAMPF, but it's a weird side. But I think it's not the last weird song we will hear from this band.
No, and
It's fun.
And it's aligned with the whole band's personality. I can tell you that it doesn't sound like you is from another band. It sounds like them.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you again.
No, man, thank you. And the last question I got for you is this one. Here in Mexico, we have quite a taste for the darker side of metal. Bands that orbit that spectrum usually thrive whenever they come and tour through the country. Have you ever played in Mexico? Do you have any plans to promote this album with a Latin American tour?
This is a. I think DAMPF is a weird aircraft heading for the world. So I would love to do that. We don't plan anything, you know. We just love if we just want to get the things out. And I know a lot of my colleagues they tour a lot in the South America, and I would love to go there. I would love to do it. You know, I never even been there. You know, so I just you know, if we need to be some more for the shows, you know.
Yeah,
we need to have, you know, get out there and you know, hopefully meet more people that like DAMPF, because they need that if they're gonna pay for these 8 tickets.
I will certainly try to help with that, because it's a hell of an album. You are a hell of a band, hell of artists, and you absolutely deserve to be heard from everyone. I mean, this album deserves to be heard, deserves publicity, deserves sharing, because I had lots of fun. I had lots of fun listening to it, and I'm pretty sure everyone who listens to this album will have a very nice time, because it's made with love. It shows it's made with passion, with thought, and the energy put in it is just there for anyone to see.
Thank you very, very, very much. I sincerely hope so, you know, because we're a little bit in a hurry as well, because as I'm talking to my friends of these bands, Sabaton and all these, and they've been doing it for 20, 25 years, and now they are really on top, you know.
Yeah.
They are high up there. But I mean, I was watching my passport the other day, and I said, I don't have 25 years, you know, this has to go faster. Probably I have as a live, but I don't want to be, you know, too old, you know.
Yeah.
So,
you don't want to tour on a wheelchair.
But it's fun. Yeah, you know, might be fun.
Might be. Yeah, man. So big.
But we are having fun, and we promised ourselves to make at least 3 albums, and this is number 2, and we've already started with the third one. But I'm really excited to see, because we're gonna do a weirdo release, the next thing. I'm not sure what I can say or not. You know, Silver Lining gonna you know fire me. They fire me.
Yeah, you will get punished, but thanks for breaking the rules with me.
So it's gonna be this song and that song. It's gonna be so different, these 2 next songs we are releasing. But it's 2 really, and I think the second song gonna suit you then, because it's dark. It's really dark.
Yeah, great, man. Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait. Big, those are all of the questions I got for you. And as I asked you before we start recording, please help me out with a question for my next guest here in Conversations from the Underworld.
I assume that you are going to interview a person that are engaged with the songwriting. You know, the person will hopefully be part of the songwriting moment.
Most of the time, they are.
And then my question is, how and in what way do you feel in your body that this is a great song? This song is better than the last one I wrote. What's happening in your brain when you feel like, yes, I'm on the right, this is a good song, you know?
What did you
That would be
experience in that moment?
Yeah. What do you miss when you wrote the last song that didn't really go up there? Now you're there and you're feeling it. How do you experience that? That's a weird question.
No one has ever asked a question like that before, and that's a pretty goddamn good question. I will definitely be intrigued by the answer from my next guest. Thanks a lot for that question, Beak.
Thank you.
And
all right,
Beak, those are all of the questions. Thanks a lot for your time, for being so open, so fun to talk to. And let me say goodbye to my viewers here. Haters, eso es todo lo que tenemos en esta entrevista con Beak, el tecladista y uno de los líderes de esta bandototota que es DAMPF. Se la recomiendo por completo. Recuerden, su álbum sale a la venta este 23 de agosto a través de Silver Lining Music, un gran disco que llevará por título No Angels Alive. No se lo pierdan, más adelante estaremos publicando la reseña. Beak, thanks a lot for your time and see you soon, man.
See you soon. Thank you so much, El Hater. I love that you hate our music.
Yeah, man, I will hate it till the end of time.